with Week 18 concluding on Sunday, we have officially moved into playoff football. And I can proudly say, as the one out of the four hosts of No Cap Sports, my team is the only team to sniff postseason football. And we get to kick it off by welcoming What If Man and the Chargers. So y'all already know how I feel. But I can't remember you guys' picks off the top of my head, but y'all rocking Pats or Chargers in this Sunday night football game.
Hold on. Listen, man, I just saw into the future. There's no way in hell the Chargers can win this game, bro. They could go up 30-0. I'm gonna pick them to lose 31-30, bro. I promise you, there is no way Los Angeles can go up into Foxborough. It's gonna be cold as shit. I don't even know what it is. It's probably gonna be snowing. That's usually how it goes in Boston. But the way I honestly think they're gonna run the ball, pound the rock. Drake May is gonna dump it over the top of their head. The Stephon Diggs, Kayshon Boutte, Hunter Henry. It's too many weapons. It's too many things going on, and we just haven't seen it from the Chargers. Like, you're gonna have to prove me wrong for me to believe in you, and I think it's as simple as that.
And I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Like I said, y'all know how I'm rocking. Chargers are continuing coming into this game without their starting two tackles. They done went and traded for my boy from
Trevor
New Orleans. I
Penning.
can't even remember his name. He's so
Trevor
fucking sorry.
Penning. Trevor Penning.
Yeah, Trevor Penning. But to my point, this Patriots team has proven it all season. They've dominated against the teams they're supposed to dominate against. This is another team I believe that we should dominate against with ease. And the spread is at 3.5. If I were you, and please don't take my advice because I'm not responsible for your funds, but I would slam the spread on the Patriots. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. Just get an advance on your taxes, bro. Bet your taxes on it. That's what I would do if I did bet.
TJ, any saving face for the Chargers, or you rocking past two?
I'm gonna save their face, and I might regret it, but just hear me out. Walk with, as the kids say, walk with me. Okay, so I'm gonna lay it out for you, and you will know all this. You don't need me to just. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. So we have a Patriots team, right? Dominant, both sides of the ball, fantastic defense, fantastic offense. Been blowing people out left and right. We feeling like the dynasty's back. MVP candidate, dare I say, might win it. Might get my vote if I were to vote. Okay, so pretty much no way any of this could go wrong, right? Back at home, dynastic team is, they're hot again and everybody's feeling good and there's just no way. And so that was my thought process before hearing you two talking. Now I hear y'all yucking it up. And Vance said there's no way the Chargers can win. For me, this is a field game. And I feel like that will be the thought process across the psyche of football. And I know the NFL works in weird ways. I just I don't feel like the Chargers can't keep going out like this. Like something's got to shake. Now, my football brain logically is telling me to pick the team that is healthier at home, that has played better, but they haven't won anything either. It's not a knock, and I know it's a young team. This is a team. Basically, look at it like this: you have a team that you don't trust versus a team you can't trust. So, who am I going to pick to win? Unfortunately, I'm going to pick the team that you can't trust. I don't know why. I feel like because they're perceived to have no shot, this is the exact type of game that the Chargers will win. Something nasty. They showed me in that Philly game, like it just they have something like I get it. What if, man? And they're unserious at times, and they don't have any advantage football wise. Probably they're beat the fuck up. I just smell some funny shit coming. I smell some funny shit coming. I wouldn't put any money on it. I'm not gonna tell anybody to bet on it. I just feel like one of them games we finally get off Justin Herbert's back, and there will be absolutely no shame. This is coming from someone who's not a fan. If Drake May goes out there and lays an egg, I promise you, I will not think less of him. Now I know he will be pissed, you'll be pissed, whatever. And I'm not wishing this on the team. I'm just saying, like from a general perspective. So there's almost no pressure on him. You got what if man, he's being clowned. No way they can win this game. This is the exact type of game that Chargers can win. I think they're gonna win this game. I could be wrong. This could get ugly fast. Maybe it will, but I'm gonna take the Chargers. I think they finally get the monkey off their back. Now, after, who can fucking say? They might not even score the next game. They might go on a complete, they might lay a big ass egg next game. But I think they're gonna win this game. I tend to stray away from teams that have just been killing people all season, because it's like it doesn't have to go wrong, but it probably will go wrong. And against a team that's unserious as fuck is the perfect time for it to go wrong. I'm not giving any football analysis. I know this is all like feeling hearsay, but just some funny shit going on. I'm gonna take the Chargers off like a fluke ass kickoff return, some nasty shit, and they gonna win the game.
I mean,
No disrespect to the
look,
Patriots.
we lost to the Raiders. The Chargers swept the Raiders. So who knows? But all I know is that Drake May will Drake May, and Justin Herbert will what if. So moving on to our next game.
What if they win?
It's not
Does that
possible.
work?
Vrabel
It's
won't
not
let that
possible.
happen. Vrabel
Okay,
won't
I'm
let that
gonna say
happen,
this.
bro.
Bro,
I know this is a different scenario, but last year you told me that the Commanders wouldn't even force a Lions punt, and they beat the break. You said it wasn't possible. They beat the
he
skin
did
off the
say that
Lions.
shit.
So
He
Yeah.
did say that shit.
you're not possible. Do not have a great track record. That's what what's crazy. That's what gave me the confidence. If I had went first and I would have, you know what, I'm gonna pick the Patriots. But when you said it's not possible, that made me think like, okay, yeah, they can win this game. I won't say not possible. Not likely is fair, but not possible. Did Drake May win a Super Bowl while I was asleep in a coma or something? I don't know. It's his first playoff game, and those
It
games
is
don't
his
go
first
well.
playoff game,
But
right?
I think he can play well. But
Yeah.
so it's Justin Herbert's third
I
playoff
think
game.
I think it will be a
but
close game, man.
experience.
I just know when the clock hits zero, the Patriots will have more points than the Chargers. That's all I know. I don't know what else will happen in this
Hey,
game. That's all I know.
it won't be the first time Justin Herbert then kickstarted a young quarterback's career in the terms of notoriety. Shit, he did the same shit with Trevor Lawrence when he came back on his ass. So anyway, talking about what the Patriots will do, let's talk about Drake May Jr. and Josh Allen as he goes down to Jacksonville for the
That's
first
crazy.
round of the playoffs.
That's crazy. This
Drake
is the
May
most intriguing matchup, bro. Because I don't know, the Jags have just been chugging along, but I don't feel like
Yeah.
I've taken them seriously enough. And with Josh Allen, who probably has the most playoff experience, not named Aaron Rodgers in this game, he might at this point he might have played almost as many as Aaron Rodgers playoff games, but this one is a real toss up because you want to go with you thinking if Josh Allen's going to do it, it's going to be this year, but the Jags just keep winning, man. And so, like going into this, I picked Jacksonville, but like TJ, it's another field game. I just feel like Josh Allen's going to figure out a way to Jacksonville. Is not. It's going to be it's going to be nice weather out there. You're going to be chilling. James Cook leading. He won the rushing record, rushing leader this year with 1,600 yards. Snuck up on me with that one. Didn't even know. Cookie boy, he might pop out for a 5-yard touchdown reception, something like that. Number one player. But now that I'm thinking about it, this one is another field game, and it's going to be I just swapped just like that. I'm going to go with the Bills on the road. Just because the Jags haven't done it before. They've done it one game, like you said, against Justin Herbert. At this point, yeah. But that's a completely different team. That was what 3 years ago now. At this point, something's just telling me the Bills are gonna find a way to win this game. I may be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like the Bills are gonna get. If they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose to a better team than Jacksonville, or maybe Jacksonville really is the truth. We will find out on Sunday.
I think you are wrong. And personally, I don't know if you've ever seen Jacksonville Stadium, but they got like pools and shit like in their stadium, bro. And that's the only shit Keon Coleman gonna be dunking his cookies in because he definitely won't be seeing the end zone. When we talk about this,
Keon Coleman,
that's also another good question. Is he
touchdowns, 2 or more touchdowns, 30,000 odds.
Hey, today only. Keon Coleman.
One
That
catch.
is gambling advice. Take
One
that. That is
one
gambling
catch.
advice. Go get that right now.
Hell no. Will play plus 5,000.
But not to
Will
slander
dance
Keon,
minus 1,000.
but not. I didn't say that to slander Keon Coleman, even though
Yes, you did.
Cam Newton took care of that for me. I said that to praise the Jacksonville defense because this is a defense that's top 10 in the NFL, and I don't think enough people are really noticing it. When you talk about some of the names on that defense, they aren't necessarily household names. You think about guys like Devin Lloyd. You think about a Josh Allen, the real, I ain't gonna say the real Josh Allen, but Josh Hines Allen, the pass rusher.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Greg Newsome, names like that, guys who aren't, you know what I'm saying, the top tier 5-star guys.
Mhm.
But this is a very competent unit. Like I said, a top 10 defense, a unit that takes the ball away and really prides themselves on being able to do that. And so when I look at this team and I look at the lack of weapons that Buffalo has, I think this will be the situation where it comes to truly bite them in the ass. Because this, like I said, especially secondary wise with the weapons that Jacksonville has and their ability to play man coverage and keep their eyes on Josh Allen. We saw that some of the trouble that Devin Lloyd was able to create with that when they saw the Chiefs earlier this year, resulting in a pick six for him that really changed that game. So, like I said, this team was able to slay Mahomes. This defense is phenomenal, and ever since they acquired Jacoby Myers, Trevor Lawrence has been balling his ass off. So I really like this Jacksonville team to host Buffalo and get this dub, clearing the way for New England and Drake May.
Mm,
Mm.
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 Buffalo's defense, their secondary is sorry enough to lose this game to Trevor Lawrence. I will say that. They are sorry enough on defense to lose this game.
Trey White starting that corner.
Brian Thomas, that's good eats. Y'all want me
TJ,
to
where you
go?
rocking? Where you rocking, TJ?
Uh, I was listening to you talk about like kind of singing their praises, and I think really a simple answer for like they have not been on TV enough for us to really see like what they have been able to do. Like you look at the box score, they're turning out 40 like it's nothing. Like Jacksonville is a phenomenal team. Like if you have not watched them in all seriousness, you have to go what they say, go do your homework on Straxonville and
Oh
you
God.
know grill, VVST Trevor Lawrence. They've been acting an absolute fool. They can run the ball, they can throw it. Their coach has them playing. They love playing for each other. They get active in that stadium. They had big wins all year. So I think we have to be responsible and sing their praises. But at the same time, we have to remember that this is an organization. A few weeks before the season, they were getting ready to be done with Trevor Lawrence and where we go from here. Like this was a team that I don't think any of us thought would be any good. So like I want to highlight that to kind of illustrate that they had this buy-in, but at the same time, somewhere in there is that Jacksonville where that had our heads scratching. I know this is a different team, but they're in there somewhere. And in the playoffs, I always bank on who you are coming out, and I just don't think Jacksonville has any or enough playoff DNA. At least this version of Jacksonville has enough playoff DNA to say, all right, Josh Allen, think about how hyped Buffalo's about to be. No Lamar Jackson, no Mahomes. You don't think they're thinking about that? They're going to be so jacked up. Now, I need them to get healthy. Maybe having a little mini bye week will help them. I just feel like Buffalo's about to beat the brakes off Jacksonville. I know that might sound a little bit reductive of what they've done, but this just feels like a Josh Allen 80 rush yard game, zone read, QB draw, Khalil Shakir feasting. I feel like they're going to get it done. Now, Mr. Keon Coleman, at this point, buddy, we'll take what we can get from you. Now, you're supposed to be our number one, and you're playing like a bum. But
God,
that
go be
aside,
Jacoby Myers in practice squad, please.
yeah. Shout out to Jacoby Myers. Shout out to Parker Washington. They got some hoopers over there, but like I just think about what's likely to go wrong first. Trevor Lawrence finally show his ass after 8 weeks of playing amazing football, or Josh Allen and them as basically one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl, in warm weather, a 12 o'clock kickoff, kicking the teeth out of Jacksonville. I don't know. We talked about field game before. My mind's eye cannot see Trevor Lawrence beating Josh. Like they probably would have beat anybody else. If this was Bo Nix, if this was Justin Herbert, they would have beat anybody else. They got a bad draw. They're the higher seed. They're the better team. I think they're about to get the brakes beat off them by Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to snap out of whatever the fuck they were in that monsoon game. Josh Allen's going to get back healthy. He got a baby on the way, bro. You know how them folk get when them babies come. So I'm thinking vintage Josh Allen, Dalton Kincaid cook him up real quick if he plays. I think this will be a nasty game. I think Jacksonville is going to be a quick. They'll be done quick. So
not to play into
no offense to them. I just don't see the Bills losing.
Not to play into racial stereotypes, but you brought up having a baby, and like you said, we saw what Jason Tatum did. When Ella May delivers, win him a ring. Go shit, go shit. But for white people, they have a baby and their hair start falling out. So I say that to say, when we talk about this game, and I'm glad you brought up the name Bo Nix too, because Trevor Lawrence went into Denver, threw for a smooth 279 and 3 touchdowns on what a lot of people say is the best defense in the league. Christian Benford, whatever Bosa brother they got, and Rapping, whatever safety, whoever they got on that roster, they are not Denver. So I'm putting all my faith in Trevor Lawrence, and I know that sounds crazy, over Josh Allen.
Say that again. Say it out loud so you can hear it.
It sounds crazy, but I have no problem with this being replayed. Give me Trevor Lawrence over Josh Allen in this game, and you can take that shit to the bank, man. No Travis Hunter either, but shit, I got it, man.
51.5 total, 1.5. Buffalo's a 1.5 point favorite. So basically a pick 'em. 12 o'clock kickoff, good weather.
Favorite on the road tells me everything I need to know, bro. Because that don't even make no sense. Jacksonville ain't lost in 2 months, bro, and the Bills are favored on the road. That tells me everything I need to know.
I mean, it's time for us to get rich, Vance.
If Buffalo wins this game, they're going to the Super Bowl. It has nothing to do with Jacksonville. Yeah, they are. Who they got to beat?
Let's talk about this last AFC game, because obviously we've gone through New England and the Chargers, Buffalo and Jacksonville. Vance thinks, Buffalo wins this game, they go into the bowl. The next two teams aligned would be the Houston Texans, Pittsburgh Steelers. I think we all kind of have a consensus of how this game's going to go. It looks a lot like the Neil Hunter, Will Anderson meeting at Aaron Rodgers. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Now, the only thing that I'm concerned about is the cold weather, because I thought this game was in NRG State. It might. I don't know.
Is it not? Why is it not?
Pittsburgh.
Oh no, it's at Pittsburgh.
The Texans are the wild card. Sorry ass Steelers won the fucking division, so they get a home playoff game.
Yeah.
You got an 11-5, an 11-5, 11-16 going on the fucking road. That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm not gonna correct you. I'm concerned about Arthur Smith's offense. Like, and this is the wrong team to be concerned about an offense. About 4 tight end sets. That's the most egregious shit to ever be laid on our eyes. And big slow ass Darnell Washington and that horrible ass tush push.
Darnell Washington not even playing.
They don't. He's not okay. So yeah, I would say what I saw last night. Yeah, okay, yeah, they won the game. Yeah, it was cool and all that, but like, that is a very running back, yak heavy offense. And that sounds as awful as it is. Like, Kenny Gainwell, Jalen Warren, pop pass, screen pass, shovel pass, dive left, dive right. Like, this is not the team to be doing that against. Like, DK, don't get me wrong, DK has performed this year, but he is not the separation, go up and, that if you ever want to say that he once was the take the top off, this ain't that. And the corners that the Texans have, boomstick corners, lockdown corners, nickel safeties,
and
linebacker, like, no glaze and shit. Like, the Steelers don't have anything for this defense. Now, on the other side of the ball, the Texans, that offense is just as, if not shakier. But you look at it like, it's like, why? Why is it ass? I can tell you why the Steelers offense is ass. Everybody on the fucking offense is old, and the OC is brain dead. But why is the Texans offense ass? They have a pretty good, they have personnel, they have talent. Why do they suck? Why are they not
Can't run the
good?
ball.
I can't tell you. Is it because of Coleridge? I don't think so, but a lot of times he likes to prove me wrong. He likes to make it look like it's otherwise. So you got Nico, you got Woody Marks, Nick Chubb, you got both the Iowa State twins, whatever's going on with that. Christian Kirk, Schultz, got some tackles, got some. They have a good offense. They just need to put it on paper. This would be nasty. This would be like 17-13. This would be some shit like turn this off. Why we make, in my opinion, this would be like, why was this game last? I know Nick said he feels like it'll be some crazy shit. Please, I want to be wrong, because if this game is as nasty as I hope it is, now that I realize that it's outside in the cold, prepare yourself for more missed field goals. A bunch of them. Buku missed kicks.
Just looking over the Texans' schedule, they played a lot of close games and they won a lot of close games. 8 out of their last 10 games were one-score games, and they've won all of them except for one. So 7 out of 8 one-score games this season, with the one being an 18-15 loss to the Broncos back in early November when the offense was clicking at their least.
And Davis Mills was in. C.J. Stroud got knocked out in that game. So
that's correct. And so they're winning all these close games. But when you think about close games, and it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's their identity, bro. That's their identity. Listen, DK, he might get one deep ball on Stingley, or he might draw a defensive pass interference. But you mentioned something about, this is the only reason that I'm thinking about this now. But you mentioned how a lot of their offense is running back yak yards, man. And when you think about that D line getting up the field, you're gonna either have to spy somebody up there in the middle, or just hope the D line gets there before the running back gets back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got Gainwell. Damn.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying Al Shair. I don't want to see that motherfucker anywhere inside the hash this game. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm old and white. Yeah.
It's gonna be close and it's gonna be low scoring, man. And you saw how the Ravens, they survived a Derrick Henry masterpiece. Like, you don't really just see a team
and
survive.
Lamar Jackson crazy fourth quarter. That was his best fourth quarter ever, probably.
And they won that game. Like, how did they win that game? And so
you saw the priest. Saw the priest sprinkling that holy water, man.
And you know he gonna be there back again this weekend. I
forgot about that. That was crazy. It worked. Oh my goodness. The fucking Texans are gonna lose, aren't they?
And the pick 'em, I said the Texans. And then TJ said something about running back yak yards, man. And so now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the one that makes it a split. I'm gonna say Steelers are gonna win this game, but it's gonna be very low scoring, very ugly. Maybe 2 touchdowns combined. I think a third touchdown, whoever scores that third touchdown is gonna win this game. It's gonna be something nasty, like 16-15. The one team kicks 5 field goals, something like that.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say 16-12 Steelers. That's what I'm rocking.
Damn, and I said
16-12 Steelers.
Okay, so
let me ask you something, Vance.
Can I just say one thing? I just want to show CJ Stroud some love. He's won a playoff game every year he's been the quarterback. So I don't think many quarterbacks can say that. You talk about what if, man, no playoff wins. There are other quarterbacks who've been in the league and that don't have that many playoff wins. So shout out to CJ Stroud. He's got 3 playoff wins.
Yeah. So what? CJ Stroud came into the league with 2022.
23. This is 30.
23. Tight shit. So
they beat the Browns.
My fault.
Go ahead. I'm done.
So CJ Stroud came into the league 2023. So 2023, 2024, 2025, Steelers didn't make the playoffs. All right, let's go back to CJ Stroud's time at Ohio State. What he got to Ohio State, probably like 2018, around then?
Something like that. Yeah,
so the 4 years he was at Ohio State, he ain't see a Steelers playoff win. So 2018, 2019, 2021, 2020. Last Steelers playoff win was 2017?
Damn.
And you picking him to win a playoff game in 2026?
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin still wearing the same visor too? Yeah, hell no. Give me the Texans, man. Give me the Texans,
And
man.
I think Mike Tomlin is transphobic. He said some transphobic shit, so we don't support his ass. Talking about if his aunt had female parts, it'd be his uncle. Yeah, buddy. We don't do that here at No Cap. Yeah, we won't do that bullshit, buddy.
Hey, and that's another reason why Mike Tomlin losing too. That bullshit
This
kissing
is
the camera he did. He did that
that's
shit
some
like he just
that's
won
some
a Super
MAGA
Bowl,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
Brother,
nigga
you
might
just
want
you
to
just
sign the
won
camera.
another chance to lose another. You just won a chance to lose again in the first round. Whoop de fucking do, Mike Tomlin.
nah, bro. It's the Glorilla kiss, bro. He was hanging out with Glorilla in the off season. So they went in. Now you see Brandon Ingram with his boo Glorilla. Raptors are winning, man. So listen, hey, I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid, bro. Steelers win the game.
Okay,
We gotta
and
shout
so
you out, Nick. When we did the NBA show, you said the Raptors were gonna be good. So shout out to you for that one. That was a snipe. Oh, that
appreciate
was a
that, man.
snipe. I gotta give you a
Appreciate that.
prop. That was a snipe. So
But we got one more AFC team to talk about, and I have a take about this team, but I want to see how y'all feel about them. And that's the one seed Broncos, who obviously have earned the chance to not play this weekend. How do we feel about the Broncos' chances with this current AFC outlook?
so
they're
who would they
they're really
play?
solid. Whoever's the lowest remaining team left.
Okay, so that'd be the Texans.
It just depends on if you think the Chargers
Yeah,
will win, it would be the Chargers.
Okay,
nah.
well, don't
Which
okay,
I don't
don't,
have half of
wait,
their
don't hold me
players.
to that. Don't hold me to that yet. Let's just say, oh no, shit, it'd be Buffalo. Buffalo's 6. Oh, they're fucked. Yeah, they're going home. They're going home. That's a one and done.
Yep, I agree, bro.
That's a
I,
so if
they're
so okay. So let's just say Buffalo
I,
wins. Just humor us, Nick. Let's say Buffalo wins. They get Denver first. Yeah, they're going to the Super Bowl. They're going to beat Bo Nix, and then they're going to beat um, Justin Herbert, and they're gonna sorry, I think I
I'm gonna cut.
misspoke.
I'm gonna cut
I
you off there.
misspoke.
I'm
I
gonna
meant
cut
Drake
you
May.
off.
Sorry, I misspoke. Sorry.
No matter what, and this is the take I have about the Broncos, bro. No matter who they play in the first round, they going home, bro. You can go on
Yeah,
sign, seal, and
agreed.
deliver it.
Agreed.
Whether it's Buffalo, whether it's Houston, whether it's Pittsburgh, whether it's goddamn Jacksonville, I don't see them advancing past that first round. I don't have faith in Bo Nix, and if you have faith in Bo Nix, you need to stop watching those 2023 Oregon games or whatever the hell you've been watching, man.
If you think Denver's gonna win, this might get clipped, whatever. You must know something that we don't. We don't know everything, and here at No Cap, we don't profess to know everything. But the same way that they were glazing in the comments when we were saying that Jacksonville was going to beat them, they're like, "Oh, you remember the guy comment? He was like, I just don't understand why you think that Jacksonville is going to go into Denver and beat Bo Nix. How could you ever think that? Like, I'm sorry, did somebody? What did Bo Nix win? Did they win the fucking playoff game? They scored on the first play of the game, and we forgot that they lost by
Ain't
30
do
fucking points.
shit.
They scored on the first because they scored on the first play of the game. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Like, come, you be saying whoop-de-doo, like that's come on now. That's the most obvious first round exit that there ever was. Like, I know a first, like basically a one seed loses every playoffs and some type of miraculous. This is not going to be miraculous. Buffalo's going to beat Jacksonville, and they're going to beat the shit out of Denver, and then they're going to beat Justin Herbert, and then they're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, like how you keep saying that shit. You
Say
got
what?
one more.
What I say? I didn't hear what happened. I said they're gonna go to. I didn't say. I just said they want to go to the Super Bowl. That's it.
They got to go through Foxborough to get there. And like I said, Josh Allen got to take his shoes off. My fault. Drake May Jr. got to take his shoes off before he come in the house.
I think he's gonna be Josh Allen Senior, buddy, when that baby comes.